Hello everybody and welcome to Here Be Dragons, a game developed by Red Zero Games, as you can see there with their lovely little Cthulhu head or squid head or whatever it is. This is a game which I've had a lot of fun with recently, and I'll pretty much be able to demonstrate why, because I've been able to play all of it. It's not completed, but it is very, very good all the same. It's quite short, but they are adding stuff to it all the time, which is what I like to see. Anyway, first of all, we're going to look at the options as we often do. Very basic resolution, language, and sound sliders. At least they have them on separate sliders. That is something which I miss when it's not there. Anyway, the meat and pudding of the game, of course, is the gameplay itself. So we're going to start anew, given that what I was already on had, well, finished the game. That was a bit of a bummer. Anyway, let's go right into it. There we are. Look at that. So, by golly, clicking on blinking dots in order to move a path. There we go. Let's click on... Oh, wait, that goes back to the menu. That's not the one I wanted. There we go. Right. There we go. Anno Domini in 1940. And we're going to a pub. Lovely. Right. When the mugs were full of beer and the plates were full of food, the only thing missing was a good story. There we go. I will treat you to a tale that you won't have read in learned tomes, nor hear it from mouths of witnesses. I will say, first of all, absolutely love the look of this game. It reminds me a lot of Anti-Hero. And if you remember me playing that game all the way back last year, you will know that I absolutely loved it. In the year of our Lord 1492, has entered the annals of history. But 2 years earlier, nothing foretold of this. Except for one thing. The court alchemist had forcibly sent to sea the most pathetic captain to ever set foot on the deck of a ship. Wonderful. You've got to love that. Right, there we go. There they are. Off they go. And onto a ship. Come on. There we go. Lovely. Oh dear, this is going to end well, isn't it? You can just tell. Right, there is our little captain. Now, you can see these little stamps here. That's the amount of missions we've got. But anyway, this is a tutorial, so... hopefully this will explain things rather nicely. Anyway, let's get right to it. Let's set sail. There we are. Look! Look at this. It's absolutely wonderful. Right, Captain. Captain, we're ordered to fire. What in the blazes do me eyes deceive me? Are we firing on fishermen? What fishermen? Those are just ordinary target mannequins. Let your guns out, Captain. Lovely. As you can see, this is set on the map, and you've got little cartoon ships, and I love it. Right. Avant Armada requires organization. Let's set clear rules outright and you act. There we go. Each turn has a flight of several actions. Do you want to do one? Of course you do. So, start of the battle, we've got our salvos, which is the basic firing. So there we go. It's the most normal action. Each ship has an attack and a defense point and a health bar there. There we go. And then to kick someone's butt, you just hire over them and then you... yeah, you tap them. There we go. It's very mouse-driven. My lord. There we go. And then they have a move. You have a move. It goes back and forth. All very nice. There we go. Now, of course, this is very basic because it's very early on. Sweet mother of God. There we go. Ah, lovely. Lovely. There we are. And that is it. It is very basic. Excellent accuracy, Captain. But sure, an ace might prefer a larger caliber. There we go. Right, so there we are. We can now go on to our next mission. You go through several captains throughout the game, which is something else I quite like. But there we go. Right. Now, this brings on the next thing, and as tutorials do, slowly builds it up. I think my miserable wooden legs looks more like a target mannequin than the crew of those boats do. God save us, why there are wind-up mechanical wooden people that only look alive from afar. Wonderful. Don't they just? Right. There we go. You can choke a cherub and he spits out dice. And then you give the dice to each ship. And that's very nice as well. Right. I like order. The dice land in a free pool. There is one dice for each unit. Why? Because each unit, yours and the enemy, gets one die. Not three, not two. One for each unit. And then you have to give a unit to each ship. And then they have abilities, which they can only use if you have the right number of die on them. So let's put a number 3 there, say. There we go. And then they each get a dice. Lovely. And then you go through the whole thing again. You do a regular shot. There we go. A pox upon you. There we go. Strange magic. Maybe the eardrops from octopus extract were not such a good idea. I can clearly hear the mannequins talking. I do like the writing in this, actually. There are some good references later on as well. There's like a reference to Monty Python and the Holy Grail, I think it is. Anyway, there we go. So now we can use shoot straight, which will use the ability, causes 1 damage to 1 ship. There we go. Basically like another volley of fire. There we go. Wonderful. Wonderful. Right, they can hurl insults at us. There we go. That's 1 damage to us. But that won't matter because we're going to throw the dice. There we go. We get a 4 and a 3. Let's just take the 4. It doesn't matter for the abilities if you use a higher or lower dice. But that will come up later on. There we go. We can just shoot them down. Curse you. There we go. Lovely. Ah, very nice. Very simple. Very, very good. Right, there we go. Aye. Right, I'm hoarse from shouting all those orders. Where is my medicine? I have to lie down. Right, there we go. He's going to make sure the mannequins don't go to shore. Right, there we go. There's the 3rd one. Let's go on to the next. Right, smoke on the water. The day I discovered a good dice can help you and bad dice can destroy you. Let's set sail. So, now we're firing on innocent castaways. It's probably a relapse of the fever after it seemed so good. I'm hallucinating, hearing screams and seeing some kind of raft. Not at all. The tide rose and flooded the trees. Of course it did. And then receded. Right, there we go. So, regular battle. So let's get the dice. So, here we go. 6 die have a cannon on it. If you use a 6 die, that will increase your cannon's attack power, which is very good. Right, so... are you dreaming of more ambitious action? Here you go. Broadside requires 2 dice. Lovely. Since you get 1 per turn, you have to wait multiple turns to do it. Now, the important thing is we can use that there. And then, seeing as that's a 3, and none of them have abilities which can use a 3 dice, they will all take 1 damage. So there we go. If we put that there. Lovely. Our cannon's attack goes up. And we can blow them up. There we go. So there we go. The last one blows up. They all take 1 damage. So now we can do a regular attack, which can be used to get rid of you. There we go. Isn't that lovely? It sure is. Right. There we are. And it does steadily get more and more complicated. Up to the point where having... It's sometimes better not to use dice, but I'll go into that when we eventually get to it. If we get to it. If not, I'll just explain it now. Right, there we go. Blows another dice. So that gives us a 1, and a 2. The 1 has a heart on it. 1's heal you up. And also give us broadside. Wonderful. There we go. Right, so that heals him up. So we have to attack him. Come on. There we go. And then when we use broadside, that should take both of them down. Right, there we go. Back to us. Use our action. There we go. Lovely. Nice and simple. Again, really nice. Really good. There we are. So, there we go. Just skip past the story a bit. I've read through it a few times. Last one for this captain. Right. We heal with the help of broomsticks, whatever that means. Right. Now, this is one which, for some reason or another, I had a bit of trouble with, and I can't remember why. Anyway. So, come on. Skip past that. There is good writing, but... do you want the cherub to roll the dice automatically? No, I do not. I think that was updated recently. I don't remember having that option before. There we are. So that gives us a 4, a 6, a 2, and a 3. Now, all of those can use a 4. None of them can use a 6. So if we take the 4 there, they'll get 1 damage dealt to them each. There we go. That's pretty good. And then I can fire upon one of them. There we are. Take them down to 4. And I may not do this one first time round, but hopefully I do. Right. No actions for either of us. Oh, wait. Nope. They can deal 2 damage. Spears? Attacking as heroes? Holy hepatitis. Oh, holy hepatitis. Bloody hell. Someone still lives here. It's an aggressive nest of blight. It doesn't want to be healed gently, Captain. Bullets are the antidote. Administer the cure. There we go. Lovely. And another rain of healing spears, whatever. Right, blow those again. There we are. It gives us 1, 2, 2, and 3. Well, we should heal up with that 1. They are all... Yeah, they could have used any of those dice, so that's fine. Right. And then we'll fire on you again. And then we'll use... What was that? Blight? Was it broadside? I think it was. Come on. There we go. Yes, broadside. So next turn, we should be able to take them down. But we're not doing badly health-wise, which is nice. In fact, we're doing pretty damn well. Well, we're doing kind of well. We're not doing that well. Right. Next one. Okay, so we've got 5, a 2, a 4. Okay, so we're going to have to take that 4. And then they'll all take 1 damage, which will get rid of the bottom one. There we go. Lovely. Right, moving right along. We do another shot. We do that. There we go. All good. It's all very nice, very good. Move back to us. We've got no actions. We have to roll the dice again. I will say, this is one of those in a vein of sort of like somewhat board gamey type games where, you know, it's just good. It's very good, clean fun. Right, there we are. So next turn, we may very well die unless we get a 1. And what luck, we have got a 1. We have got a 1, a 1, and a 2. So, this means that we can use our broadside next turn and get rid of both of them in one shot. There we go. They could have won that if they'd done that the other way around, but because it's AI and it is fairly kind to us, it wasn't really going to do that. But there we go. They have no salvos, but they have their abilities. But there we go. Now we can use our action, broadside them, get rid of them. All is well. Lovely. Excellent. Right. Victory is ours. And now it's over. So there we go. Just skip through that. Now I think we move on to another captain. Ah, yes. We're back at the pub. Lovely. Right. The mugs are empty again. The tale has left you parched. I'm coming with more beer. Much more. Lovely. What happened next with the unfortunate Captain Maligna, sorry. And the cunning alchemist Q. Oh dear. I'm not good with reading today. We'll return to it shortly, but firstly, I must tell you about a strange encounter which happened at the same time. I was certain I was almost a wandering loser who mistook the tavern for a shelter. The future would reveal how wrong I was. There we go. And that little kid turned out to be Christopher Columbus, who is portrayed as a bit of an idiot. Right. My name is Christopher Columbus and I want to be a pirate. Arrgh. Of course he does. A pirate, a rather demanding profession. Do you have any qualifications besides your fine musculature? You notice, this morning I started doing exercise and already the effects are visible. My papa says that I can be whatever I want to be. So I want to be a pirate. Isn't that just the way? Right, there we go. We're missing a pirate hat, an eye patch, a parrot. There we go. And there we go. Let's just skip that. Go right back into the gameplay. Oh dear, there we are. I will say I have actually played through the story mode twice, not just once. So I am getting rather proficient with it. There we go. It's fun. I have a lot of fun. Right. Hawk of Justice. Interesting. There we go. But that's Captain Maligna. I thought we were talking about Chris Columbus. Oh well. There we go. Let's set sail. Right, so now we're actually up against other enemy ships, which means they can fire back. Right, I feel a bit better, maybe thanks to the constant victories, but what is appearing on the horizon? A windmill? A windmill? Why, yes, it's a windmill. Bloodthirsty, filthy, insatiable windmill. Let's burn it before it lays eggs. Yes. Of course. Right, let's do that. There we go. So, we've got a 3 and a 5. Now... here we've got sort of these scales. If I were to have a lower total number on both of my things than they do, I will be able to shoot first. So what I want to do is I want to use the 3. Oh no, I can't. Oh, that's a pain in the ass. Right, there we go. So they're going to have to go first because of the dice they gave me. Right, there we are. Lovely. So they shoot first. I take... a surprising amount of damage. Right. There we go. Let's shoot back. There we go. Lovely. He has no actions and I have no actions. Very good. Right. So, there we go. And he rolls the dice because he got the lower volume. There we go. So, if we take the 6, again, we'll have a larger amount. But we can choose to not allocate dice and just finish our turn. It means we take 1 damage. But it also means that we won't have any trouble with, well, dying, really. There we are. So that takes them down, and we win. Lovely. Right. Victory is ours. Moving along. Death to Windmills. You have caused too much human suffering. Oh, dear. I love it. I know I've said that before, and I'll say it again. I love this. Right. Piracy does not pay. I think this is when we actually fight, what's his name? Columbo. There we go. There's his little boat. Oh, hell, another windmill. And the alchemist is frolicking below deck. Well, I'm flushed with success. I'll show them that I can deal with this myself. Accursed one. Today you shall be the first victim of Black Christopher. I'll slice you to bits. Ah. There we go. Ah, it's nice how it sort of rolls around. Right, blow the dice. There we go. A 2 and a 5. Let's take, what have we got? Ooh. Tell you what, let's take the low attack. Yes. That'll do. And then finish. Now, we'll both be able to use our abilities. So I can shoot him. There we go. He takes 2 damage. And he does something. He deals 2 damage as well. Lovely. Right, so then I can use my action to heal 2 health to myself. Get me back up to full health. And he can deal 1 damage to me. So there we go. That worked out quite nicely, I think. Right. So, as we had the initiative, we can roll again. Oh, dear. Right. So, we're going to have to give ourselves that one. And they're going to get the higher. They're going to use their ability again. And we can't heal up. Which is a bit of a shame, but there we go. So, he's down to 1 health. We're going to be down to 3. 1. We're going to be down to 1. Oh, no. Right. Gonna have to do something about that. There we go. He deals 1 more damage. And then we roll the dice again. Come on. There we go. 2 and a 4. Yeah, that'll do. There we go. Give ourselves that. Finish our turn. And then we can... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. We get to go first. Now, that is strange because I thought it was the total number of dice, not just the one you added that turn. But there we go, we won. Lovely. Good. There we are, that's lovely. Right. What? No, no, no. Trickery. I was supposed to win. Me. Not you. Me. Right. There we go. And finish that off. Then we'll do 1 more and then we'll end it there for today. We'll just complete this guy's mission. Right, okay, an unexpected reprimand in which an alchemist brings us loads of misery and some of us soil our trousers. Wonderful. There we go. Look at that. I think this is one we're actually meant to lose. What in the blazes? I barely escaped after that clash with the mannequins and the windmills. And here's some new madness. Don't you dare lay a hand on the royal ship. Privateer Jonas. Lovely. There we go. Let's just skip past that. There we go. And he's going away in his little boat. Oh, dear. Lovely. Yeah, I don't think we can win this one. It won't let me put any die on. Oh, dear. Yep, there we go. Right. Why wouldn't it let me attach any dice, I wonder? I'm not sure. Is that the game bugging out? I really don't know. Yeah, you see, now I get that. Right. Oh, crap. They didn't even take any damage. Lovely. Right, there we go. I suppose we are meant to lose this one, so it's not that much of a surprise. There we are. Lovely. And we're back in jolly old France. I mean, the UK's there, so probably. Meanwhile, things were heating up in the big world. As no plot happens without the person who pulls the string, so in this story there was such a person. The Royal Chancellor, the less informed, said he was the king's right-hand man. The well-informed knew that he was his ears, eyes, and hands. Lovely. That day in the palace, the Chancellor met the first train captain. A walking disaster. Wonderful. There we go. So that's in the UK. Lovely. I don't know why. I thought this all took place in the UK, but then I realised there's that little England bit there. Oh well. There we are. I really just love the look of this game so much. There we go. There's story. Stuff happens. It's all very good, but then they get back on a ship. And all is well. There we are. Come on. Come on. There we go. And they're out again. On the big ocean blue. Lovely. Right, so there we go. I'm going to end it there for today. I just want to give a very basic beginner's overview to this game because it is a lot of fun and there is a lot to be enjoyed about it. And to be honest, if they keep adding stuff, I'm going to keep playing. It's a very, very engaging sort of strategy game. And I've had a lot of fun with it, so there we are. Just going to end it there for today. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. I've been Togglejam. This has been Here Be Dragons. I haven't actually seen any dragons yet, but I would love to in the future. Anyway, there we are. If you enjoyed today's video, please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And if you didn't enjoy the video, well, there's always a button for you as well, so don't forget about it. In any case, there we are, and I'll see you next time.